Hello, my name is Molly and welcome to Monarch Intuitive. I am a professional tarot reader and teacher, and today we are going to be diving into the Ace of Wands, both upright and reversed. Before we get into the Ace of Wands itself, I do kind of want to talk about aces in general, what they mean when together, some themes that are relevant across all of them, because it's really important when you're reading tarot not to read just one card, but to see the spread as a whole. This will help increase your accuracy, your feeling of clarity when reading for other people, and all kinds of other stuff. The aces are the beginning of each suit of the minor arcana. This includes the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Because aces are the first card, they represent new beginnings, raw energy, and pure potential. They aren't always tangible. Sometimes, because they are raw energy, they could be interpreted as the energy or drive surrounding a situation. They might be an abundance of emotions or ideas, and it's really up to the reader to determine which one that is. A lot of aces altogether in a reading indicate that the querent has a lot of new opportunities coming their way. There's an abundance of potential and openings for them to take. Upright, they should probably take the chance. But this, of course, depends on surrounding cards, which is a topic for another video. Many reversed aces can be super frustrating because they can indicate delayed news, bad news, or blocked opportunities. Sometimes you can fix a reversed ace by returning to the card prior to it, focusing, not procrastinating. Sometimes reversed aces are just reversed aces and there's not much you can do other than be aware of them. On the more energetic side of things, aces can sometimes indicate the energy surrounding a situation and not necessarily a new beginning or chance that the person can take. An example of this is, say that you're reading for someone and they get the Ace of Cups in their basis. That could mean that they're driven by emotions or love. So with that, let's jump into the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands upright has an image of a hand that is just kind of appearing out of a cloud. It's shimmering and kind of ethereal. Most people interpret this as the hand of God giving you the gift of divine inspiration, energy in its purest form. The Ace of Wands is wand energy in its purest form. And so you have to understand what wand energy is in order to understand this card in all of its various meanings. Wands energy is dynamic. It's constantly moving. It's adventurous. It doesn't wait. Wands is inspiration. Wands is travel. Wands is considered a masculine energy, which takes action and can't be stopped. I would say that it's very creative. It overcomes obstacles, and wands are generally full of passion. Wands can also be very sexual. And as you can see, they're pretty phallic. If you are a wands person, you likely have some significant fire placements in your zodiac chart. This doesn't necessarily mean that your sun sign is going to be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, but something in your chart that has a good amount of weight in your personality is likely rooted in a fire sign. Wands people get hit with inspiration and they don't want to stop and make plans. They want to act right away. They are fueled by passion. They become, inflamed with this desire and they just want to go for it. And that can be great, but sometimes the struggle that wands people have can be putting a foot on the brake and slowing down when they need to. Wands people can be overwhelmed by all of the different tasks and projects and interests that they've picked up over time. And they can also lack the concentration and dedication to bring those projects to a final place of completion. Wands are also the element of fire, which can be inspirational, passionate, quick, but can also sometimes be destructive. So it stands to reason that as a person, the Ace of Wands upright would be bold, innovative, bursting with energy, that just can't be contained, super inspired, and probably very creative. Hopefully they have a lot of confidence so that they can trust in their inspirations and make something really cool out of it. They might be athletic. Ace of Wands people definitely need a physical outlet in order to get out some of their extra energy so that they can focus the rest of it. The Ace of Wands would be a full carpe diem person. They are not going to let an opportunity pass them by. They're going to reach out and grab it. They'd be the person to make the first move. I could see them being the life of the party, being someone who really likes to soak up life by the moment, to be in the present, and have numerous adventures. They probably love to travel. They would be a really interesting and exciting person to be around. However, the Ace of Wands as a person could get bored really easily. So if you're a friend or partner of this person, you better be able to keep up. In love, the Ace of Wands is, I think, pretty intuitive. It means a new chance or opportunity for romance. In a committed relationship, it could be a, new exciting phase of the relationship. The relationship could be progressing, or perhaps a couple has reconnected and is bringing the passion and fire back to their relationship if it has been lost. Overall, though, usually I see this with new relationships because it is an ace indicating newness and new opportunities. An Ace of Wands style relationship would have a lot of chemistry. It would be very exciting. Sometimes with this card, it may just be a romantic encounter that doesn't last that long because, again, aces are beginnings and opportunities. They have potential, but they don't necessarily guarantee any long-term result. With the Ace of Wands, the initial attraction would be more on the physical side. I would also say that it would probably happen pretty quickly. This isn't a relationship in which you're waiting a really long time to see will they, won't they. Whoever the Ace of Wands is representing is gonna make a move. If you're asking what feelings someone has for you and you're hoping that they are romantic, this would be a great sign. When it comes to career, the Ace of Wands can indicate a new career opportunity. So if you've been hoping for a new job and you want one that is going to fill you with passion and vigor for life, the Ace of Wands would be a really good omen. Not only that, but let's say you are waiting for news about a new job. If you get the Ace of Wands in your near future, that is a great sign that good news is coming soon and that most likely you got the job. The Ace of Wands as a career can also indicate travel, literally because this card is outside. And so this could be a job in which there's a lot of traveling to outdoor areas. Maybe you're working outside. It could also be a job that has to do more with physical work. Sometimes if you're not looking for work, this can mean a job in which you have a new creative project coming, or in which you are able to use your creativity and your passions. In a reading about a workplace, this card could also mean a new workplace passion. Generally speaking, the Ace of Wands upright is a really good sign. It's vitality, passion, drive, and inspiration out of nowhere. So in other kinds of readings, the Ace of Wands can indicate good health and a lot of physical stamina behind that good health. In a health reading, it can also indicate pregnancy. So if that's what you're hoping for, that's great. If not, be careful. Because of this wand's relation to physical energy and creative ways to overcome challenges, I've also seen this card indicate, a winning game, athleticism, and just victory in general. Okay, so now let's get into the Ace of Wands reversed. So the Ace of Wands reversed can indicate somebody who has a lot of fire and a lot of potential and a lot of drive, but their focus is kind of scattered. On top of that, they could not have the follow through to really make things work in the way that they want. This can lead to, like I was saying earlier, picking up too many projects and having a lot of unfinished business. So first off, even if you do get the Ace of Wands reversed, which can be frustrating, the first thing you are going to want to look at is, do I have unfinished projects or things that need to get done that I have been avoiding that are blocking my success right now? Hashtag Wands problems. The other issue that can occur with most reversed wands, but especially the Ace of Wands reversed, can just be a lack of self-confidence. And that lack of self-confidence can lead to this counterintuitive way of behaving in which you let opportunities pass you by and you never take the chance when you should be acting. You are way too hesitant because you don't have strength and confidence in your own ability to make things work when you do take a risk. There can be a frustrating inability, quote unquote, to make their passions and dreams and creative impulses happen in the physical world. In love and everything else, the Ace of Wands reversed can swing to multiple extremes. This could be a relationship in which you dove in way too fast and you didn't think about the long-term implications. Maybe you didn't, think about how compatible you guys actually are. Maybe you didn't think about the, long-term plan. Perhaps you were so full of passion that you just didn't think. And so there could be building blocks that were left behind in the relationship, and those might need to be worked on in order to make sure that you have a good foundation and a plan moving forward. It could also be a relationship in which the passion has fizzled out. This could be what was an Ace of Wands upright relationship and then the chemistry simply faded out quickly. Or maybe if this is a long-term relationship, the passion and chemistry has fizzled out because you guys have too much going on, in which case you would return to the kind of basic advice with this card and whittle some things down so that you can prioritize the relationship and igniting your spark again. The Ace of Wands reversed in love could also indicate a relationship that's not progressing the way that you want. And this could be due to the relationship starting off too quickly. Things seem to slow down or grind to a halt. You're not moving to the next level. You're feeling pretty stagnant. Unfortunately, the Ace of Wands reversed can also indicate what I would call distracted Wands energy, in which one or both of the partners is encountering a lot of boredom or simply is not very good with long-term commitments. And so maybe they're feeling distracted by other things or people that excite them. In work and career, the Ace of Wands also can indicate a lack of progress. Maybe you haven't gotten a raise or promotion in a while. It can also just obviously kind of indicate that you don't feel passionate about your job. You could be really bored and just have no spark for it at all. This could lead to troubles concentrating at work and all of the other things that the reverse ace tends to bring. I tend to see the Ace of Wands reversed as an indicator of burnout at a job as well. And this could mean that there's just way too much on your plate at work. I didn't really mention this in the Ace upright because it seems pretty obvious, but the Ace upright for finances would be a pretty good sign of victory or success, especially if you're trying to start a small business. And so it stands to reason that the ace reversed would be the opposite. I would take this as a warning. It might not be the be all and all of things. You could look into how you could make it work. Maybe there are some elements of the ace reversed that are leading to your small business or financial plans not working. But generally speaking, if you're asking a question about your finances and the ace of wands appears reversed, this could indicate poor planning. It could indicate unseen expenses. And it could also just simply indicate failure financially, things not really working out the way that you wanted them to. The ace of wands reversed can indicate problems with libido. It can also indicate fertility issues. This card can also simply indicate frustrating news, bad news, or delays in reaching your health goals. So again, this can be a pretty frustrating situation. If the ace of wands reversed indicates that you have so much going on in life and so little time to focus on your health, it would be advised to, prune down some of the extra stuff that you have going on, whatever you can, and prioritize your physical health because it will benefit you in the long run. The ace of wands reversed is simply not sustainable. You're going to burn out constantly, and that burnout will eventually lead to some health problems. The ace of wands reversed could also indicate that you are somebody who starts a new health routine or, starts to focus on your health for a little while and then drops it. So if that is you, a good way to deal with that would be to find somebody to help you with accountability, or create a structure that will help you check in with yourself every day, every week, whatever it is you need to actually continue your health goals and keep them up in the long term. So that is what I have for you for the Ace of Wands. I hope that this was helpful for you and provided some insight into your future readings. If you like this video, give it a like, leave me a comment. Feel free to comment anything that you've seen come up with the Ace of Wands. As goes for every card, a picture is worth 1,000 words. There is no way that I could put every single meaning for the Ace of Wands upright and reversed in one video. So don't ever limit yourself to what you read in a book or see online. This card and all of the other ones can surprise you in a multitude of ways, and sometimes you will get one meaning that you've never seen before in one spread, and then you will never see it again for the rest of your life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.